You understand what I'm saying? I want to know if you could have changed something.
Right.
What would you have done differently?
Yeah, I went on a tangent. From that aspect, from the business side of it, there was nothing I could do. Like, that's what it was, bro. Like, I had no clue. I had a vision, and I went with my gut. If I had to say one thing, I would have took the emotion out of the money, out of the business. There's no emotion in money, right? Meaning, like, when
and there's no emotions with facts.
Right.
The facts are the facts, whether we're emotional about it or not. So then, why are we emotional? These ain't gonna change.
All right, but you saying emotional.
I wish I could.
Because I did the same thing. I did the same exact thing.
It is emotional because that's me asking Brandon, like, hey, Reed, if they want to sit down for a podcast, would you sit down with them?
Who, Channing and Fred?
Yeah.
If I'm being honest right now,
no, because I ain't gonna let you. I answer the question. But that is emotional. Do you get what I'm saying, Joe?
It might not necessarily be emotional. Maybe you don't want to sit because win. I'm not helping win. I know the impact power of my voice. Not saying me. But no, I might not want to help you win. And that might not be emotional. That could be logical too.
That was a real conversation.
Walmart ain't going to put Targets in front of their store.
If you get traded from the Eagles and go to the Cowboys.
Yeah, come on with this. Enough of this cool athlete.
He asked me. Hold on. My point with the business world is that you don't understand, that you know now, is sharks. Everybody got a shark. It ain't no mother thing is being fair. What you talking about? Because at the end of the day, I play with, how many owners you play for?
7.
Have they ever been fair to you? No. But what I'm saying is, business.
Answer all my questions for me. Yeah.
Business is business. And when you get with personal situations,
that's what you gotta take. That's why I say. That's what I
said earlier, Pat. The greatest thing, like, and y'all are athletes, so y'all probably have a great understanding. But what's in the contract is in the contract.
What I tell you all the time.
What's written down is written down. That's right. That's the end. You go get with your team, your lawyer,
figure it out.
The people you
what's the challenge?
Go through it. Come back.
Negotiate. Yeah, you know what they do. You did the contract.
Throwing panties over the bunch and making reaction vids. I hate you niggas that make reaction vids.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy TRNT, and I'm back just with some quick commentary about Joe Budden. You know, he's shooting shots at Rory and Maul. You know what I mean? Lately, it's been a lot of podcasts I've been tuned into. Y'all probably tuned into them too. And it's a lot of pod wars or podcast beef, whatever they want to call it. So today I'm just so happy to watch I Am Athlete, which was one of my favorite podcasts, but they actually went through a breakup with Shannon and Fred Taylor, which they started the pivot. And the pivot actually took off, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say, I'm not trying to get all into the mess and all the stuff, but one thing I can say, I do enjoy all the podcasts, regardless where they beefing or not, but I am catching a lot of slugs, and it's so many slugs, not just only in this podcast, it's in other shows they be doing, like Joe Budden being on this podcast. He doing an interview with Angie Martinez later today that I'm gonna watch. He been on Mad Hoffa podcast when I'm in the barbershop and talked about the situation. We don't know the exact details, but it will come out in the future. The exact details. They beating around the bush, but they also shooting slugs. And the question, the reason I'm making this video, because I like the question that Pac-Man asked Brandon Marshall. He asked them, will you be willing to sit down with the other podcasts and do a show? Me, my personal opinion, they all said no, and of course y'all watched the video, but my personal opinion, they would do bigger numbers if they collab. For some reason, I love when podcasts collab. I start watching Brilliant Idiots and they collab with other podcasts, and I just grew an interest. But for money-wise and business-wise, it'll be smart if Rory and Maul sit down with the new Joe Budden podcast and do just a big, good 2-hour or a year-round up podcast, and they'll do crazy numbers. And I think if the Pivot and I Am Athlete do an end of the year podcast, it'll do a lot of numbers. That's just my opinion. But like Joe Budden said, he don't want to see people win, and that's the thing I don't like about, especially in the black community. Like, we all could win, and ain't nothing wrong with watching your people that you was in business with win somewhere else. Hey, we all black, we all doing this podcast, we all making noise, we still winning. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get out that mind state of not helping each other and not wanting to see everybody win. That's the reason why I want to make this thing. But every now and then, I give my commentary on these podcast situations. I don't really do reactions to this often. If y'all really like what I'm saying, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I usually do music reactions, which I will be on some tonight. I will be reacting to music. If y'all new to my channel, man, go ahead and subscribe. Go check out some of my videos so y'all can see what my channel all about. And I'll catch y'all the next time. But leave y'all comments. What y'all think about this podcast beef, and who podcasts are y'all watching or listening to? What's y'all favorite podcast, and what beef y'all wish never happened, or what breakup y'all wish never happened? Let me know all that in the comments. I'll see y'all the next time I drop a video. You did?